We're getting started with our Sprinkle Awards today. My name is Ashley Drew, and of course, my lovely co host is Miss Tracy
Yay!
Pryor.
Hey, Ashley. Yes, I'm Tracy. I am tuning in today from Virginia and am the Chief Development Officer at Pet Partners. And I'm just so excited that we get to just celebrate a little bit today some of our bakers and share some of the success stories because we have a lot of creative and talented folks that were involved with Treats and Sweets Day this year in
Yeah.
honor of Pet Partners and great fundraisers. Come on, these people, they were really amazing. So let us know you're here. Up, I see hi from Reno,
Yeah,
where it's
definitely.
snowing.
Let us know where you guys are from, if you participated in Treats and Sweets Day. If so, what did you guys bake? Or if you have any photos, if you can share those in the comments, we would absolutely love to see any of your recaps. And of course, your furry friends.
Oh my gosh, yes. So we'd love to see baked, whether you nailed it or didn't quite nail it. It's all good. A for effort too. I've had some baking challenges for Treats and Sweets Day, and I've had some successes. We won't focus too much on that. Maybe a little bit on creativity, success, and being brave in those kitchen attempts. Right? We want
I
to.
mean, they always taste delicious, right? Like, even if it doesn't look good, it usually tastes good.
Absolutely. Let
Well,
us know if you're
hopefully,
here. We'll have some
yeah,
folks
hopefully
chime
people are
in.
tuning in. We're about 2 minutes after the hour, but we'll go ahead and start with just a little bit of a recap while you guys are joining. So Treats and Sweets wrapped up around April 30th, and then we've had a couple of awesome bakers do a couple more events here in the month of May. We had a couple last weekend, and I know we've got a couple of bakers that have some stuff going on this Saturday. And so
Still
overall,
going.
it is, yes, because I mean, Memorial Weekend's coming up, and so that's a great like grilling and baking time, and fun treats as people are getting ready for the summer. And so overall, so far, hey, Kimberly, welcome. I think somebody's an award winner. Hey, Drake, wonderful to have you. So overall, we're at just over $25,500 towards our goal of 35,000. So everything's going really good, and I've seen quite a few of you guys have matching gifts that you've gone ahead and applied for through your donors. So that's wonderful. If you guys need anything, please feel free to reach out to me directly, and we can help to make sure that we get all of your paperwork processed. Or if you still have donations coming in, be sure to log those on the back end and then mail them into our office. Because right now we're working on getting the incentives sent out. If you earned your shirt or your bandana,
Oh,
we've
yes.
got
They're
that.
so cute. I have
Yes,
it. A legend in
the
the
legend in
baking. I got my shirt in the
the
mail.
baking.
And then, oh my gosh, Frisco was my baking partner, my basset hound,
Hmm.
and he got his bandana too. Super cute.
So cute. And then we also have the new incentives at the higher levels for the 250 or more, where you'll actually be emailed a certificate that you can redeem to select what prizes you would like. So lots of fun things going on. Hey, Rosalind. I think that's Golden Woofs. Is that right? I think we've got a cute
What?
picture of your Golden.
Aw, so sweet.
Well, wonderful. Well, for those of you who are just tuning in, we just gave kind of a brief little recap. But if you missed it, I'm Ashley Drew. I'm the National Director of Special Events. And Tracy Pryor, who is our Chief Development Officer, is joining me today to celebrate all of our amazing bakers. We had over 112 bakers, which was just absolutely incredible. It's the most that we've ever had, and it's the most that we've ever raised also. So, a big round of applause to all of you guys. You just did absolutely amazing, and we are so proud of you. Um, and then we're
As we're
also,
kind of, yeah, and as we're kind of seeing the effects of some of the challenges we've faced as a country and communities across with the pandemic, and one of the biggest things that people talk about as a challenge that they faced during this time was that feeling of isolation or
Mhm.
loneliness when we were not allowed to or safely be able to gather like we were used to with family and friends. And the same thing was true of our therapy animal teams as they were trying to stay so creative in visiting during this time. And so just know that our teams are still just as dedicated and active as ever. We're starting to see, in addition to the things that were launched during the pandemic, like our virtual visits and socially distanced visits and pet parades, we're starting to see our teams being able to return to visiting. And so funds raised during things like Treats and Sweets Day help us to really grow, because as we see this explosion of need and interest and requests for therapy animal visits at hospitals and nursing homes and schools and VA centers, it's really important that we are able to invest in supporting our teams, educating our handlers, recruiting them, supporting all of the different special populations that we're visiting, and being able to grow as an organization to meet this need. So funds raised through campaigns like Treats and Sweets Day and World's Largest Pet Walk and these different initiatives that we do across the year allow us to help to meet that need. So thank you to our handlers for doing what you do. And thank you to our bakers and our fundraisers and our donors for your role in our success as well.
Yeah. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, it's all so true, and we couldn't be happier. And so that's why we want to get into our Sprinkle Awards.
Let's do it.
So this is going to be very exciting. We've got 17 awards that we're going to go through. And so I'll just go ahead and kick it off. Oh, hey, Carol. Welcome.
Oh my goodness. Wait, she's got
Sunday 6.
Who are all these special friends?
I love it. Well, Carol, we're glad that you joined because you are our first award winner.
No way.
Yes.
Perfect
timing.
She is
our top individual baker, and she raised over $3,000 this year. So congratulations.
Well, now we know why, because she has such a big crew of supporters in her corner.
Yes.
Look at that. Way to go, Carol. $3,050 raised. That's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. And if you have any pictures of all of your 6 little friends, we would love to see those too.
Oh, way to go, Carol. And thank you so much. And shout out to Bruno, Nemo, Ollie, Pumpkin, and Sunday. The whole crew, the baking assistants, the baking team, lots of eaters. Yes, we deserve those treats. Way to go. And then we have our second award, which is our top team baker. So this is a baker that was part of a team. You go, Connie. Oh my goodness, look at this. Connie raised $3,132. And we were amazed with her success. So we talked about it on our last Facebook Live when we were talking about Treats and Sweets Day and ways to participate, this Facebook integration. And Connie was really active with that and spreading the word on Facebook to interest folks and to educate folks on why this donation opportunity was really important and exciting to her and her personal connection with her therapy animals in her life and places that she's visited. And she had so many friends and family supporting her. I also know, so they did, I've seen some photos of this bakery tour that they did.
Yeah,
so what is this?
Yeah, they rented a giant pink bus and did a bakery tour around town with the
They're in Minnesota, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and so their baking team and probably some of their friends joined them as they went and stopped at different bakeries and raised some more money for their team. And so it was just, which I guess we can go ahead and jump into that because the next award is the top new team, which is North Star Therapy Animals Sweet Street.
Way to go.
Yes. Yeah. And so together they all raised over $3,300, which is just absolutely incredible. But yeah, they really thought outside the box because they did their own baking, did this bakery tour, they used Facebook, they did emails, they did all the things. They reached out to all of their networks in different ways to really garner excitement, bring more awareness about pet partners and the mission and why they're so passionate about it because, many of them are therapy animal teams and they just had such great success. So congratulations, you guys.
And they got to taste yummy treats from bakeries all around their town. Like that's one of those things you realize the gifts your town have to offer and the talent there. So when you go around and you get to to taste them and sample them as
Mhm.
a group. How cool. So they rewarded themselves by
Yeah,
having that tasting
absolutely.
bus tour. So that's awesome. Well, way to go, guys. Next, we have the top veteran team. So this is a team that has been participating before. Ah, oh, this makes me pet partners proud. Look at this. The top returning team is the pet partner staff.
Yay.
So raising $4,785. Way to go. And, I want you all to know, we are a community of volunteers, driven by volunteer
Mhm.
handlers that make all of this happen. And our volunteers and donors are so integral. But there is also behind the scenes a passionate pet partner staff that feels so fortunate to be able to have a small
Mhm.
part in what Pet Partners does. And we believe, just as you all do, in the
Mhm.
mission so strongly and passionately. And one of the ways we like to show that and demonstrate that is through fundraising ourselves. And
Yep.
so having the opportunity to raise money alongside all of these bakers across the country is a true honor and privilege. And we're proud that we were able to raise
Oh,
as much
yeah.
as we did. So way to go to my Pet Partners colleagues and friends and all of their pets and family members, because the
Mhm.
kids and family members of Pet Partners staff got in on it. I know you're going to talk about this a little bit later, this bake off we did, but we did have a few Pet Partner staff that even, oh, Ashley, you laughed, but you were one of those standouts. So baking cookies
Yeah.
that looked like their pets. There were some really good ones in
Yeah.
there. So, and some works in progress, but it was pretty impressive. So way to go, Pet Partners staff, for being the top veteran team.
Yeah, that is awesome. And then also, I'm not sure if we mentioned it earlier. So, not all of these awards are based off of fundraising either. Some of them are based off of fun things, whether they're ideas that you've done. With our new fundraising platform, you can earn points by participating in activities, recruiting people to get involved, spreading the word, and then just using different functions. So as we get through some of these awards, you'll see that it's not all based on fundraising. Like we want to celebrate everything because everybody is coming together for the same reason and
Mm-hmm.
everybody's putting forth, great effort. And so we just want to celebrate everybody. So moving on to our next award. So this one is our top community partner team. And so our community partners are groups of passionate volunteers across the world. We've got, I think, over 78 community partners and community groups, and then also some unofficial groups as well that really go out there in their communities. And so for this award, Pet Partners of Prescott was our top team this year.
Way
So
to go,
congratulations.
guys.
Yeah, they're located here locally in Arizona. So I've actually had the chance to meet a lot of them, which has been really cool and got to go on shadow some visits. So it's just awesome what our therapy animal teams do in our communities.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, the leadership and passion that we see from our
Hmm.
community partner groups and the amazing relationships that you all are forming with the
Yeah.
facilities and the folks that you're visiting, and how you mentor and support new teams as they come along. It's wonderful. And so
Yeah.
you're such a gift to your communities. We saw that too with the passion, with the proclamations on National Therapy Animal
Yes.
Day. So many of our community partners this year were so
Yeah.
successful in garnering that attention and awareness and legitimizing what we're doing in such a public
Hmm.
and visible way. So, way to go, guys, and congratulations
Yeah.
to your group, Pet Partners of Prescott. That's amazing. Okay, so now we've got the top dog fundraiser. So,
Whoop, whoop.
we Aspen and Buster, way to go. So, this is a great award for someone who was really creative in involving their dog in the process. So, I think you might know Aspen, Ashley,
I might. I might.
her daughter, and Buster, who has made some maybe uninvited guest appearances on some Facebook Lives in the past. He likes to come up and get his face on screen and lick Ashley's
Yeah.
cheek while she's trying to focus and talk. But way to go, Aspen and Buster. So talk a little bit about what they did, because I saw when you go to treatsandsweetstay.org, there's a photo gallery, and I
Hmm.
saw some really cute. So check that out if you haven't.
Yeah.
But there's some cute pictures of Aspen and Buster on there in action,
Yeah.
making some dog cookies and treats.
Yeah, they did. They made peanut butter pumpkin bars. which Buster absolutely loved. And when Aspen like finished like putting the glaze on the cookies, he just like jumped up and started eating them off the cookie sheet. So they both had just an absolutely amazing time together. And so what we did is we did a traditional letter writing campaign where we mailed over 300 letters to our Christmas card list.
Uh-huh.
And Aspen personally signed every single letter, and she labeled them and stamped them and all that stuff, and included a cute little photo of her and Buster during the process, and shared on how she started with We Are All Ears. During the pandemic, and then really wanted to, continue volunteering. And so I was like, well, this could be something fun that you and Buster could do together.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, as you can see, our family and our friends were very, very generous. I was absolutely blown away and had just a very, very proud mom moment.
As
Um,
you should. Well, it's nice.
yeah.
It's obvious because you've been working in, raising money and
Mhm.
in philanthropy and supporting causes for a long time. So it's nice as a
Yeah.
parent too to be able to kind of instill that importance of giving back, and that
Hmm.
even though you're young, you have that power to raise valuable funds for
Yeah.
a cause that you believe in and that you're passionate about, which is
Oh yeah.
amazing. And the fact that one of our youngest fundraisers went so old school with a letter
Yes.
writing campaign. I know you guys use technology too and did the Facebook and all that stuff too. But the fact that just by writing letters and sending it old school US Postal Service and
Yeah.
having folks respond in that way is really cool, because sometimes back
Yeah.
to basics just works. And
Absolutely.
what an amazing strategy and technique.
Hmm.
So, congratulations to you guys. Way to
Thanks.
go. That's amazing.
That's oh, I know it's so awesome. Okay, so on to our next award, which is the most registered bakers. And so this team had over 6 bakers register and participate in fundraising. So Aegis Hospice Pet Therapy volunteers, congratulations!
Wow.
You
Oh, good
guys did
job.
such an awesome job. Um, so many people registered because I know you guys are a returning team too. You've been participating for the last few years with Treats and Sweets Day. And so you had a really great turnout this year. So congratulations.
Wow, that's great. And it is such a fun group activity. You
It
can do
is.
this individually, but it's also a lot of fun to be a part of a team and to work together for fundraising and for baking.
Mm-hmm.
So, way to go and make it a group effort. That's amazing. Our next award, another team. So, another team award. Our next award is our top corporate baking team.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a company business that got together. Oh, Dogs 24/7, who raised
Yeah.
over $2,000, so $2,109. And they had 5 locations, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Participate
right.
in this. And they were setting up for their customers and their families that utilize
Mm-hmm.
their business to come in and make donations and to have little treats. You may
Yeah.
have they joined for the Facebook Live where we were sharing some of the stories for fundraising ideas and
Yeah.
success, because they just were so successful. And I know you got to go do a fun check presentation, Ashley,
Yeah.
and really celebrate that. So this is another thing to keep in mind for next year, for future activities, that um, working together on a corporate team is really fun for employee engagement and team building. You
Yeah.
might get to know colleagues that work in a different department, or you don't have time to work with all the time. So keep that in mind as you think about future ways to support Treats and Sweets Day or World's Largest Pet Walk, is that getting your company involved sometimes can mean just getting folks involved as a part of a corporate team, all
Yeah.
working together and enjoying the activity together, whether it's walking or baking or hosting a baking table or something like that. So we were so excited to have Dogs 24/7. They share that same love of animals and our pets in our lives and the role they have in our families, and celebrate that bond. And so for them to recognize pet partners and choose to participate was really meaningful. So thank you all, and congratulations
Yeah.
for being our top corporate bake team.
That's awesome. Well, perfect. So our next team is the most species baked with. And so this was somebody that when they registered, we said, who you'll be baking with. And you got to check the boxes. And Alana has 8 out of the 9 species that we register. And so she got everybody involved. And what's kind of neat is Alana is I believe she's a middle school student, and
Uh-huh.
she actually found this opportunity through Volunteer Match.
Oh,
and reached out
Okay.
to us and said that, she loves to bake and she loves all of her animals and would absolutely love to help. And so we got to, talking about how she could involve her school. And so, yeah, so she set up a little bake sale, which was great and got a lot of really great excitement, but also, was really excited to, get to talk about all of her different pets. So congratulations.
That is so fun. And it's also, sometimes just when folks see something like this, like, oh my goodness, what do you mean you baked
Mhm.
with all these different types of animals joining you as part of your team? That's a nice talking point to let people know, it's not just therapy dogs. Pet
Yeah.
Partners registers 9 species
Yep.
of therapy animals. And, so when we see bunnies on visits or cats, oh my gosh, we have birds that do such a great job with our reading programs because their eyes look at the words and the pictures on the page. So, Alana sees that magic. Obviously, she's got a whole menagerie of friends, furry and feathered. So that's amazing. Congratulations and thanks for involving and being so inclusive with all of your different animals to
I
be
know.
a part of the process.
I love Carol's comment where she's like, Alana's my kind of girl.
Yeah, you know
Amazing.
the type. You go, Alana. Carol's got your back. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, so our next award is quickest to the oven. So check this out. Cookies for Canine.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people register and then they just do not delay. They do not procrastinate. They just get right on this. And that was the case with our quickest to the oven. They registered and they got busy. So in less than a week, they raised over $1,000 just
Yep.
focusing on friends from school and the faculty and really rallying, and they just jumped on it and they were the quickest to the oven. So it's a great way to build momentum, get people excited, and reach your goals early.
Yep.
One of the things we have is an early bird,
Mm-hmm.
special where you can get your shirt and your bandana before Treats and Sweets Day, which most people participate around National Therapy Animal Day. So there are some, incentives along the way as well for acting quickly and not procrastinating. So way to go, guys, for being quick on the draw and for being so successful with your fundraising.
I know. Congratulations, Carly and Julia, who are the co-captains for that team.
Way to
They
go.
also found us through Volunteer Match. And so again, somebody that had no connection to Pet Partners, really just wanted to support the community and really passionate about animals. So that
Yeah.
was just
And
really
that's a
great.
great point that
Mm-hmm.
when we have events like this that are outside of the therapy animal program, because it's
Mm-hmm.
important to realize that some folks might not have an animal yet that's suitable for therapy animal
Yeah.
work, or
Mm-hmm.
they're just not in that place yet, but they want to support what we're doing. When you guys participate in something like Treats and Sweets Day and invite donors to participate, this might be their first time ever hearing about Pet Partners.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a great way for us to introduce and grow our supporters and folks that even are aware of what we're doing. So, beyond the amazing money raised, it's also just expanding our community in a way that we are able to find and make new friends. So sites like Volunteer Match, where somebody just might know, I want to do something, I want to help a cause, what could it be?
Mm-hmm.
They found Pet Partners, and this is a fun, easy way to introduce new people and new faces to our mission and our organization. So really,
That's
really
awesome.
fun.
Perfect. So our next award is the most creative event. And so this award actually goes to Laura and Dakota's Bake Off. So they are a registered therapy animal team that came to us and said they wanted to do a bake off, kind of a spin off of the British Bake Off, have a couple people on and do like an Instagram live on National Therapy Animal Day. And so that was one of the events that Tracy was talking about a little bit earlier, where some of our staff decided to get involved and make some cookies. And so Mary Margaret made a beautiful donkey cookie.
It was perfection.
It was
Let's be honest. But
incredible.
yours was too. Your doggy cookie was pretty amazing as well.
Yes.
So it was good. It was good. I voted for everybody. I couldn't decide, and I just kept voting. But it was really fun. Laura was she is such a fun host.
Yeah.
She, highlighted the baking side of it. She talked about the animal side of it, and she had Dakota there. So just really, really fun. And thanks for always being so creative and being
Yes.
such an amazing advocate and spokesperson.
Yeah.
Laura's such a great spokesperson, and she's always willing to help us out. So she
Yeah.
deserves that shout
Yeah.
out for sure.
Absolutely.
Really,
Yeah. Her
really
and
fun.
Dakota are amazing. And they raised almost $500. And so
Oh,
that came together
great.
really quick. And so congratulations.
And thank you. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next one is Social Superstar. Oh my goodness.
Awesome.
This one's really Leah and Toby. Ah, so fun. They were really always somebody said Toby is the cutest. Yes, I know. Toby's adorable. And Leah, you were such an amazing social media superstar in that you were sharing creatively and
Mhm.
with photos and sharing with that network of supporters. She also was a part of our Facebook Live event, right? So took
Yep.
part in, which can kind of make people nervous sometimes, but you're
Yeah.
naturally, and we're so wonderful to share some of your ideas and ways that you are participating, inspiring others to get involved, and in such a heartfelt way, and sharing a little bit about Toby as well,
Yeah.
because it's just, I think sometimes people are nervous that they wouldn't be able to participate, or they're like, oh, I don't really get this, or whatever. So hearing real people and young people,
Yeah.
talk about how they're going to participate, and how they're going to energize their donors and make people feel connected to what we're doing and excited about the opportunity to give is what it's all about. So,
Mhm.
being willing to openly share and celebrate your involvement and encourage others to join you is just so amazing. So
Yeah.
thank you for being a social superstar. Hashtag Leah and Toby. You deserve it. Way to go.
Awesome. All right. So our next one is a new award. It's called, whoop, as I bump my table, the Top Facebook Fundraiser. So this person solely fundraised using our new Facebook integration. So this is the only way that they
Okay.
collected their donations, because we had a lot of different participants that collected money outside of Facebook and then also with it. But congratulations to Marissa, who raised over $550 strictly
Wow.
using the Facebook integration, which is absolutely incredible. We are so excited, through this new integration that we have with our fundraising platforms. Just at Treats and Sweets Day alone, we raised over $5,200.
Wow. That's
Which,
great.
yeah, which is a large percentage. And it's great. And so now it's made it a whole lot easier for us to be able to track all of that. So congratulations and thank you so much for putting this new integration to use and
Yeah.
yeah, having so much success.
Way to go, Marissa. That's amazing. Thank you for your hard work. A lot of people don't realize in the past, when people did Treats and Sweets Day, they could raise money on their individual fundraising page, and they could raise
Hmm.
money on a Facebook page, but then it
Yep.
didn't ever come together. So you'd have
Right.
separate totals. So you may have raised $500, but it was 200 here or 300 there. So what's so
Hmm.
cool about it is it joins the two platforms
Yep.
together and gives you a collective way to see the impact of what you're doing and what you're raising, and also allows us to award prizes based on
Yep.
what you've raised on Facebook, which was too hard for us to do before,
Yep.
because it wasn't clear. So it's just a fun. It seems really simple, but it actually really enhanced the event. And we love to celebrate folks that are comfortable using. For a lot of people, they have hundreds or even thousands of Facebook friends, and that's the primary way that they stay connected with some of
Yep.
those connections is through a social media platform. So to be able to kind of tie fundraising efforts into that has been really cool and a really great way for us to grow with the success. So thanks for being a pioneer there and taking that lead on raising so much money on Facebook. So way to go, Marissa. Okay, next award is Activity Ace. And you may have noticed another new kind of thing we had this year is that we would track not just fundraising, but also there was fun point systems for doing certain activities like sharing a photo or sending out emails or just being active with all of the different ways to promote your efforts with Treats and Sweets Day. So Gloria and Charger actually earned the most points by completing activities through the new platform. Things like sharing successes and sharing stories and really taking advantage of everything that the platform has to offer. So that is amazing and congratulations. And I think, Ashley, so you told me they're still at it, right? So they
They
have something
are.
they have something
Yeah.
going on, an
Yeah.
in-person sale this
In-person
weekend.
bake sale. Yes, this
Okay.
Saturday at their local PetSmart is letting them have their bake sale. She said that they've done it the
Mm-hmm.
last few years, and they're baking brownies, blonies, cupcakes,
I'm
cookies,
drooling.
all the different good.
Doggy treats too,
Yes,
right?
and then yeah, 4 different kinds of pet treats. And yeah, they're going to be selling them and raising money for their team. So she's going to be earning even more activity points. So we're probably going to see her jump up on the leaderboard even more after this
Way to
weekend
go,
with posting
Gloria.
photos. But yeah, and she said that management usually buys the rest of the treats for their employees. So it's really great that they get to have this great working relationship with their local
Yeah.
PetSmart.
Oh, that's really good. Well, thanks for being so active and acing it. You definitely did. That's amazing and way to go. And best of luck this weekend with your continued
Yeah.
efforts. That's really great.
Absolutely. Yeah, and so this next one is also a new point award. So this is for recruitment points. So then we actually had a three-way tie, and so these three folks utilize the new platform to recruit new people by sending emails, text, different communications to learn about Treats and Sweets Day and learn about their fundraising efforts. So, congratulations to Kim Jackson, who I know is tuned in and watching. So, awesome, awesome job. Thank you so
Yay,
much.
Kim, Taylor,
Taylor
and
Morris
Diane.
and Diane Weber. Yes. So, you guys did an awesome job and congrats on the three-way tie. That's so exciting. That we are having so much support of this new platform and people utilizing the new features.
It's
Um,
cool too to have these different leaderboards.
I
I know your
know.
daughter Aspen was really into it because she was
Yes.
always asking, "Pull it up, see where I
Yes.
stand,"
Yeah.
because it
Because
kind
I
of
see
plays
Connie
into.
just joined it, and so yes,
Oh,
Aspen and
Connie and
company.
Aspen were in the thick of the
They
competition, which
did.
that's a fun part of fundraising for some people is that little bit of healthy competition,
Yeah.
and checking because overnight, like if you send out an email or you
Hmm.
do a post, you'll wake up and say, "Oh, what did I get?" It's like waking up on Christmas morning or for a birthday or something. You know
Yeah.
you're going to get a gift and
Yep.
seeing what people donated. So that's really really fun and something definitely worth celebrating. So thanks for recruiting others
Yeah.
because it's just, again, when you serve as a baker, as a participant, you're really helping us to just broaden our scope and reach into the
Yeah.
community. So new friends, new
Hmm.
donors, new participants, and potentially new volunteer handlers,
Yeah.
folks just knowing and feeling connected to the mission. So way to go. Okay, we're getting near the end now. Only a
Just
few more
2 more
awards. Okay,
awards.
so this is the last one I'm doing.
Drum
So
roll.
sometimes we have, well, I think you're all celebrities, but sometimes we have high profile folks that participate. And so our top celebrity baker this year was, oh, such a wonderful supporter of Pet Partners, Dr. Marty Becker, often known as America's veterinarian. He raised $575 and did a great job involving his own family pets in supporting Treats and Sweets Day. And Dr. Becker is such a believer in that amazing thing we call the human animal bond. And he's always eager to help pet partners and to share our story, whether it be through advocating for our animals in our lives, advocating for the folks that are being visited, and also for the Pet Partners mission and helping us to sustain what we're doing through fundraising. So thank you for leveraging your network of thousands and thousands of Dr. Becker fans because they love him like we do. And so it's so amazing to have somebody with such a voice in the community of animal lovers join us in celebrating and participating. He was one when we developed this. Gosh, you know this, Ashley, because you've gone back. It's
2015.
2015.
Yeah.
One of the first calls I made was to Dr. Becker and said, "We're trying to start something new. Will you help us?" And he registered. He shared the opportunity with others. He even donated some copies of his book that he autographed for us to send to bakers as they registered. So just a really amazing supporter that we feel so fortunate to have year
Yeah.
after year helping with Pet Partners. And thank you, Dr. Becker.
Yes. Thank you. All right. Last but certainly not least is our top hashtag Treats and Sweets Day photo award. There he is.
Oh, so cute. What is Spoke's
So
dog?
congratulations to Golden Woofs. You had over 1,200 Instagram likes on that photo that Tracy just held up, and
So
we
cute.
love it so much, and we love how often you posted and you used our hashtags. Because what's great about our new system is anybody that uses the hashtag for the event or hashtag pet partners, it shows up on our event feed. So we're
Uh-huh.
able to see everything. And we just love seeing the photos because I mean, it's just everything is so cute. And so there were so many cute pet photos with
And it's
treats,
not too
eating
late.
treats. It's
You can use
definitely
it's
not.
hashtag, so hashtag pet partners or
Uh huh.
hashtag treats and sweets day or
Yep.
even hashtag National Therapy Animal Day. Those are
Yep.
all ones that kind of trend on the pet partners world and help us to more quickly see them and to make them
Yeah.
more visible to our network. So please, if you have photos that you haven't shared, it's not too late. And we love to use the photos through social media posts
Yeah.
in the future. It helps
Hmm.
us in Baker updates, things like that. So please continue to share.
Yeah, absolutely. And we always love using photos on the actual fundraising platform too. And so if you have any good ones, feel free to send them to digitalmedia at petpartners.org. Or again, if you're using our hashtags, we'll be able to see them and be able to ask you if we can use them because we're always looking for content whenever we build new
Yes.
sites.
Oh my gosh.
Um, well, perfect. Well, I think we've mentioned it before, but there's still time to earn the incentives because I know that some people do have fundraisers this weekend. So if you have money, turn it in online, let us know, shoot me an email so that we can go ahead and get everything sent out to everybody. And so the shirts, the bandanas, and then all the other prize options can be viewed on our website at treatsandsweetsday.org. Um, perfect. Oh, I think they're dropping stuff into the comments. So if you need any of that, you can just click on those links.
Uh
And
huh.
then thank everybody so much. This was so awesome, and
So
we
much to celebrate. And great
yeah
job, Ashley. So, Ashley on the staff side really takes the lead on promoting and supporting our bakers. I don't know. Ashley is so much fun because we talk a lot. And Ashley and I will always talk, and she's always like, "You got to hear what so and so is doing.
yeah
Look at this photo that this baker's doing, or I had the best call with so and so." So
yeah
it's fun for us too
yeah
to get to talk and get to know. You know, we do so much through email, and so it's so
hmm
nice when we actually get to talk to folks and see
yeah
pictures and hear firsthand about what you're doing. So it's a great way for
absolutely
us to get a chance to know some of our volunteers that we might not otherwise get to know. So
uh-huh.
great job, Ashley, too, in
Thank
supporting
you.
all of our folks. And thank you again. We look forward to you guys hopefully participating next year. Well,
Yeah.
we keep you all posted. You follow here on our social media channels.
Mhm.
If you get our e-news, we always
Yep.
update folks. Can we give a little shout out for the next one coming up, World's Largest
I
Pet
think
Walk?
so.
Let's give a teaser. We'll do more to talk about that, but that's every September.
Mhm.
And so great way, it's all about balance in life. There's treats to be enjoyed and there's, getting out and being active and walking with your pets, right? So we want to do that too. It's all about balance, moderation. And so World's Largest Pet Walk is our fall signature fundraising event, September 25th.
25th. Yeah.
September 25th. That's the next one coming up and a great opportunity to get the band back together, so to speak. And
Yes.
maybe your bake team wants to become your walk team. So we'll keep you
Mhm.
posted on all that. But
Yep.
anything else to add? Did we forget anything?
I don't think so. Thank
Okay.
everybody so much. Thank you all for tuning in. Hi, Bonnie. Thanks for joining. And then Connie, thank you. You're so sweet.
Yeah. Huge congrats and kudos to all of you. And thank you so much
Yes.
for all that you do. You guys have a great afternoon.
All right. Bye, you guys.